Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. In a previous video, I showed what's inside my writing envelope, which includes this snap envelope that I use to carry all of the writing implements that I use while working on my novel. And in yet another previous video, I also showed these Tombow monograph mechanical pencils. In both of those videos, which I will link in the description box, I mentioned that I will have a review of the colored leads that I have been using while I was working on finishing writing my novel. And finally, here is the video. This is a review of the 5 different colored leads that I currently have from Uni under the Nano Dia range. I have the green, the pink, the lavender, the blue, and the red. All of these colored leads are in the 0.5 point. To write with the leads for this video, I will be using this set of 3x5 index cards from the Green Apple brand. I really like this index card brand. I have used these index cards to make very small disc-bound notebooks. I have videos of them up on my channel and I will link them down below. So for you to better see the actual writing, I am switching camera angles and I have also adjusted my lighting as best as I can. Let us start with the lavender lead, which I have loaded into this lavender colored Tombow monograph mechanical pencil. As you can see, the ink is reasonably dark and the color is clearly noticeable. You cannot mistake it for another color, like blue or something like that. This is, well, it's purple, but they called it lavender, but the color is unmistakable. And that this colored lead should be dark is important to me because I use this 4B lead, which is also in 0.5, which is my preferred lead for everything, including writing in my planner, working on my novel, writing first drafts of short stories in longhand. And basically, this is the lead darkness that I am used to. So this is my benchmark for the darkness of the colored lead that I need because I will be using the 4B and the colored leads together. Next, we have the blue lead loaded into the blue Tombow. And this looks even darker than the lavender. And the color is very noticeably blue. You cannot mistake it for the purple. Compared with the 4B lead, it is sufficiently dark for me while still maintaining its distinct color. Now let us look at the pink lead next, which is loaded into the pink Tombow, of course. This lead is very, very light. It's so hard to see. It is really very hard to see, and when placed near the 4B, the pink really is, it's not of much use to me. I have not used this after I initially wrote with it. Next is the red lead, which is loaded into the all-white Tombow. It is a pity that there is no red Tombow in this set of special edition Tombows. I would have loved to have a red one, and I would have used it with the red lead because I like this red lead. It's okay, and I actually use the red lead a lot. It is a true red and it's dark enough, and that is okay because if it is any darker, it might not look red anymore. And I need a red pencil. And lastly, we have the green loaded into this neon green Tombow. And this green lead is too light. This is even lighter than the pink, I believe. This is so hard to see, and I haven't used this at all after I initially tried writing with it. And here are all of the writing samples all together in one frame. As you can see, the pink is very light and the green is even lighter. I cannot use these two for writing, but if you sketch or draw, these might be something you can put to good use. These 3 colored leads, the red, the lavender and the blue, these are the leads that I use the most. I use the red for writing over a printout of my chapters to mark the edits that I must input on the word processing file. This is for the semi-final version of the draft. I use the lavender lead for questions I'm asking myself regarding missing points or details in the story, sort of like gaps in the details that should be filled in. When there is a question, it's in lavender and the question must be answered. And I use the blue lead for notes to myself on jumps, such as when the narration of a particular event stops to jump to a different event or time. And I need to mark that because that must come to a full circle. We cannot leave the reader hanging, even if there are jumps in the narrative. And so these are the three colored leads that I ended up using, and it just so happened that I needed only three different colors. So it worked out. And the final set of Tombow monograph mechanical pencils I will continue to use in my writing envelope are these four. The mint colored pencil loaded with a 4B lead, the white pencil loaded with a red lead, the lavender pencil loaded with the lavender lead, and the blue pencil loaded with the blue lead. It is all pretty straightforward and I like it. I will not be putting back this eraser pen in this envelope because I realized that I needed it more on top of my desk than on here. But I do need this fountain pen in the writing envelope. And of course, here are the eraser refills for the pencils. They should be here. And here's a little packing list for the pen pouch, which is now outdated. I have to make a new one because some of these items will no longer be here. As for the pink and the green colored leads, I do not know what I will do with them. I might find a use for them somewhere down the line, like I always do. So I'm emptying the neon green pencil and the pink pencil and putting the colored leads back into their own containers. Now, the Uni Nano Dia color leads also come in orange, and there is also a mint blue lead, and I did not get those two. I'm perfectly happy now with the three colors that I am keeping. I might get the rest of the colors someday if I know what I'm going to do with them, but for now I don't need them. Let's see. And that is my little video for you today. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.